I would like to challenge the church in Kenya to stop or to avoid idolizing political leaders and spiritual leaders. No matter how popular a spiritual leader is or how accomplished a spiritual leader is, no matter how much exploits they've done, to the glory of God in the kingdom of God, it is not for personal aggrandizement. It's not for personal achievement or or it's not something that anyone can boast about. We have a very clear example in the scriptures. Apostle Paul of the early church did so many exploits, and he is a man that has written half of the New Testament. And yet we see this very accomplished champion of the gospel calling believers to be humble and to consider themselves worthless. But we have a situation where in the modern day gospel arena, accomplished fathers of faith, spiritual fathers, are being elevated and almost worshipped. And I feel that it is necessary for someone to say that even if you are our father in faith, even if you have done all these exploits and accomplishments for God's glory, does not mean that the church should idolize you and consider you a small version of deity. No matter how accomplished a preacher is, they should not be a reference point. We have one who went ahead of us and died for us, and that is Christ Jesus. And it is his gospel that we need to preach. We must stop now preaching about fathers of faith. I'm sorry, not preaching about it. We must stop now placing them at the center of the message of the gospel, because this will make many non-believers shut their ears to the gospel, because they will see that we are only elevating him. We are elevating men, and we are only, they will look at the church as, and they will look at many church organizations and consider them empires built by men for their own glory and accomplishment. They will look at the church and think that it's a business where men are enriching themselves and looking for followers who can now support their individual selfish visions. And therefore, friends, let us avoid this thing of idolizing spiritual leaders. The same applies to our political leaders. I was, a supporter of the sitting president. I campaigned for him. I believed in his vision for the country. But that does not mean, and I liked his Christian roots. I liked his position regarding the church. I still do. But this does not mean that now we should idolize him and consider him, and always talk about him in our rallies, in our services, as if now the president has suddenly become our small Jesus. Let us not fall on that trap, because the moment God sees us placing men at the center of the church, our God is a jealous God. And you don't want to get in a situation where God punishes us for placing men and women in a position that only belongs to God. Thank you so much. My name is Jeremiah, and on this platform, we share content that inspires, and also content that educates, and content that corrects and rebukes, so that we can all fulfill the purposes and intentions of God. Bless you, and see you next time.